Okay, so I did my water change yesterday evening. I changed just probably about 35 to 40% of the water. As you can see, it's a lot clearer now. My corals are all looking really good. The stuff that's in here is, there is a green bubble coral, Galaxy Recordia. There are some zoas here. There's some zoas here. There's some mushrooms here. There's some back in here. Right here is a frog spawn. Another large frog spawn. This thing is like the size of a basketball. I don't even know how many heads are on there, but there's over 40 heads on there. Kenyan tree coral, another little frog spawn. There is a hammer coral here. There's my copper band butterfly. There's another pretty large frog spawn back here. I think this here beside this hammer is a torch. I don't know. There's my Melanorosaurus. I think at some point in his life, he suffered a spinal injury because as you can see, he swims a little wonky, but he eats, he does his normal things. I have a carpet anemone here, a pretty large Duncan colony here, more mushrooms. This is another mushroom back here, this green on this rock. There is a toadstool leather up here. There's two hammers here. There is the toxic splatter one that is on the bottom, and then there's just a typical hammer up top. On the rack back there, the first one, whenever we were transporting this tank to my home, the big frog spawn colony here, a piece of skeleton splintered off, and it landed in the tank, and I looked in there one day and there was something green in there glowing. I was like, wait a minute. So I went in and I grabbed it, and it was this piece of skeleton that it was on the sand bed. So I took it and I glued it to a frag plug, and it is growing very nicely. Back here is a torch. During transport, it must have came loose somewhere and it got buried in the sand, and I found it randomly like 2 weeks after it was set up in my home, and it was skeleton was showing and stuff, and now look at it, it's really nice. It's pulling through. Back here is a Gonopora. It's doing very well. It's grown since I've gotten it about 2 months ago. But yeah, tank.